Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Quinn.
And Carrie.
And this is my 2 months on testosterone video. And sorry I've been so lazy lately. I didn't do an 8-week video, and I actually didn't do a 2-month video on Tuesday. So now I'm 9 weeks, and technically 2 months and 2 days. So here we are.
Right.
And
right
I
here.
have brought my beautiful, lovely wife to assist me.
That's me. I get to be your assistant.
Yes. Because you guys tend to like videos with her in it better than just me, and I can't blame you. I mean, look at this beautiful face. Look at this beautiful rack. I mean, what's not to like?
Well, I do like my rack.
I like your rack too.
Good, I'm glad.
So, 2 months on testosterone. Some changes.
Mm-hmm. His voice.
Yes.
Right.
My voice. Hey, baby.
Yeah.
My
Sexy.
voice a little bit, and
back hair.
yes, now I'm the proud owner of stomach hair and back hair. I'm not happy about the back hair. I'm turning into a Sasquatch or something.
No. So this whole time, my line in the sand, so to speak, my okay, I can do this if this happens.
She has no lines.
And I do. I have lines.
She has lines she erases.
I do. I push them back. I nudge them. Whatever. Anyway, my firm line this whole time, from beginning of transition all the way through transition, I've said no back hair. Big Mama does not like back hair. It really creeps me out. I'm like, no, that's my line in the sand. So the other day, we're laying in bed. The cat is coming for me again, I think. Sorry, we've had to do this video twice because the cat keeps clawing in my ass.
He likes to climb her. I don't know why.
I'm not really sure.
Let me get the water bottle. Keep going.
Okay, so we were laying in bed the other day, and I was like, oh my God, you have back hair. And so I've always said that was my final line in the sand. I can't do it. We'll have to wax it or some shit. So anyway, he flips out because he's upset because he's thinking, I'm not going to find him attractive anymore. Au contraire, mon frere. I've now dusted that little line out of the sand. I'm apparently on board for back hair. Who knew?
Who knew she really wanted a Sasquatch?
I just really want you. That's all.
Oh.
That's it. Just you. Love you. So, okay, another change. If you know us in real life and you don't want this shit to get real, and I mean for real, not for play. I mean for real. Then go ahead and turn it off now.
Because we're about to talk about sex.
We're going to get some sexy time up in here. That's right. So,
sorry,
our cat hates me. Does anybody want a cat?
Water bottle.
Anybody? He's great.
No.
Really smart. Great.
Keep going.
He's Quinn's best friend.
Him away.
And he hates me. Anyway, not really Quinn's best friend. Anyway, I agree. Quinn has friends.
Make me sound like the crazy cat dude.
No. So anyway, sexy time. So his libido has been through the roof. I cook good food. He's trying to hunch me in the kitchen. He smells.
That shit's really good.
Something that smells good, and he's hunching the air. He's seriously I say all the time that he is either. What do I say that you're doing? You're either eating or masturbating, and that's pretty much it. Oh, or working out. Those are the three.
And if I had a gym at home, I'd do all three at once.
Well, you actually have one downstairs, so you don't have to go far.
But I can't.
But I don't think you could jerk off while being on the treadmill eating a sandwich. Although, I would pay to see that. Maybe we'll try to do that as a challenge.
We'll do a whole new series of YouTube challenges.
We'll do a challenge.
It'll end in my arrest.
Right? No. Because sometimes in the gym, there's nobody. It's a 24-hour gym. We got this. We're doing it. We're making this shit real. Anyway, back to sexy time. Anyway, so sexy time happens.
Please don't call it that. Sexy time.
Sexy time.
No.
Anyway, fucking? I don't know. Sorry. So anyway, it happens often. Anyway, in the last, I would say, 2 weeks, I
have gotten to know my own body. Which never cooperated with me pre-T.
Not at all. At least the downstairs part. No.
I mean, the upstairs never cooperated either.
No, really, it didn't. Nothing. It was all broken. Just
Yes.
broken.
Well, I am broken no longer.
No.
I don't know if it's just having the right hormone or if it's, the growth that has made it say, hey, I'm fucking alive and I work now, but something...
It's hand in hand, because you had to have one to have the other, right?
I guess, but something's definitely happened, and it's very strange, like, forming this initial first relationship with my body at this far along in my life. Like, I'm 33, and, I'm just relearning, like, what feels good to me and what my body can do where it never did before.
Right, so...
To be vague.
Right, to be vague. I'm not going to be vague. So, there's growth. So,
I like that you went all the way.
Yeah, I mean,
Here, let me help you out.
Yeah, there's growth. So, I was really...
I almost don't fit in the frame. No, I'm just playing.
That's great. I was really, really scared. If... Oh, it's totally my soda. Totally
Yes.
a soda stealer. Look at our piece glass. Cool.
Made mine by my actions.
So anybody who knows or has watched our videos knows that we generally had sex like a straight couple before with a strap on. Right? All the time. 100% of the time. Unless somebody forgot it and we were on vacation or something.
I like how I'm somebody.
So anyway, I was concerned. In fact, like, my thought process when, I knew what was going to happen because I have FTM friends. And so, I'm open with my friends, so I knew that it was going to grow. My concern is that the one-eyed monster was going to take over my bedroom, and I was going to be scared of it. And it is scary. It's a scary feeling. I'm a lesbian, and I'm used to
What
lesbian
she's saying
things.
is she didn't want shit to get dick-centric.
Right, I did not want dick-centric. Apparently, just like the back hairline in the sand...
This one has been erased, too.
That was never a line. The dick, was not a line. It was just a worry. What happens if I don't like it? How do we have this conversation of, ooh, I don't want to do that.
And I was worried because I didn't want to feel like a mutant, with shit growing, and I didn't know if it would look weird or how I would feel about it. Well, I fucking love it. Welcome to me.
And I fucking love it. Welcome to my life. It's fantastic. It's so useful. I'm its number 1 fan. I'm actually its number 2 fan. It's number 3 fan. It's number 4 fan. I'm its 999 million fan. I'm a big fan.
Oh.
That's how big of a fan I am.
She's such a big fan that she wants to knock the camera down.
I did. I wanted to knock that shit around. Anyway, so I'm a big fan.
Calm your ass down. Let's do this video.
I'm a big fan.
Baby, are you a big fan?
Yeah.
Oh my god, did you guys know? I didn't catch that the first 73 times.
You might not get head for the 4th time today. Anyway.
I have to settle for 3 times.
Anyway, so...
What are you going to do?
It's just fun. I like it. I love it. Any opportunity that I get to be close to it, I do. Doesn't matter where we're at. I do. I take it. And I am really quite loving it.
For her to, or I guess to skip over some of the silliness, we're being pretty silly about it, but, in all honesty, it's really nice to watch her, responding to my body responding for the first time in my life. It's always been, a piece of plastic. And yeah, I've, said, hey, that's my cock. But, I knew that that's not mine. That's store-bought, Right. But this is mine, and it responds to stimuli, and,
right.
It rises to the occasion, and...
Sure enough does.
And she's a fan.
I am. Big fan. So I think it went from more of a mind fuck. And now, granted, I think whatever we did worked for us in the past for many years, and it worked. I think that this is super exciting. Because
It's not
it actually feels good to him, like that part, which has never, and so it's good. And for me, like to go like to get a blowjob before would not have been a reality in our relationship, just not, unless it was a strap-on, which I would totally do. Again, it was a mindfuck, but without that was not an option. So now, totally an option, and not only does it fucking rock his world, yay for me, but it fucking rocks my world. Like, I mean, how great is it to see, you know, the man that I love, like, fucking loving it. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So, like, amazing.
It's amazing, and she's a fan. It's her bottom line.
Monday is a holiday, so I might just do it all day long.
All right.
I might.
If it falls off, guys, I'm going to need reference to a surgeon to reattach.
I'll take breaks. I'm a big girl. I like to eat. Have a little snacky snack. A little sucky suck.
Oh,
snacky
my.
Snack. Sucky
So, she just does these videos with me to embarrass the shit out of me.
I do these videos because they're fun for me. They're fun for me. And I think they're fun for you guys because they're fun for me. And I have fun. So I think I make them a little bit fun.
Yes.
And that question actually was asked by a viewer.
By TJ. So right? there's your long answer, TJ.
Right.
Thanks for asking.
Right. Yeah. So that was a viewer question. So yay, TJ, for being our first viewer question.
Yeah, you guys need to step it up. Ask us some questions.
More questions down there.
We're left to our own devices here.
Subscribe up here. And, give me a comment if you think that I should start a partners channel.
Which she already
on
did.
My own.
But she hasn't put anything on there yet.
Oh, that's right, I did. Damn. Well, whatever.
So, other changes have been my scent is continuing to change. And that was one of the things I was worried about because, you know, your pheromones and your scent are the building blocks of chemistry, of attraction through chemistry. And, you know, I mean, we're pretty primal beings underneath it all, and none of us understand what attracts us to each other, you know, on that level. And I was pretty worried that my scent changing... What are you laughing at?
I can see your mustache stubble.
That's right. I was worried that my scent changing would change her level of attraction to me. And it has, but in a good way. She's more attracted, I think.
No, and I've always been super, super, super
I know,
attracted.
But like you like how I smell a lot. And
yes, please don't sell me out.
Hey, if you can make me blush. Look, I made her uncomfortable. This is the first time.
No, I'm not uncomfortable. It just makes me sound like a fucking crazy person.
I mean, she's not like, you know, fucking, hey, come here, let me smell you. But, you know, she likes my smell now.
I like to smell his armpits. There, I sold myself out.
Oh, this video.
He's not stinky. He smells delicious.
I smell amazing.
And his deodorant smells really good too. So it's like the mix between like him and his deodorant with his new like pheromone whatever. I like to smell his armpits.
Guilty pleasure? Check.
Please still like our video. I'm an honest, funny girl.
So, my last family member to find out or be told was my grandfather on my mom's side. And I told my grandmother, his wife, months ago, and she asked me not to tell him because she didn't want him to say anything mean and hurt my feelings. So she wanted to do it. And really, she had my uncle do it, who is a great explainer. And it went really well. Like, if you guys need a good approach, I think this might work for a good coming out method. He was like, you know, do you think that this person in our family that was born with diabetes is a sinner because they have diabetes? No. Well, do you think this person, you know, that has like a mental illness is a sinner because they were born with a mental illness? No, of course not. They were born that way. You know, and my uncle kept going down the line and, you know, reiterating the point of being born that way. And then he was like, okay, so if you were born with both sex organs. How would you know if you were a man or a woman? And my grandpa's like, well, I guess I'd be whichever one I thought I was. And my uncle's like, exactly. So, and then he told him, and it was cool. I mean, I don't really know how he reacted because I wasn't there, but apparently it's supportive and good. So everyone knows now, and that's really good. Like, I felt like I couldn't call over there and tell them happy birthday because my voice was changing, and, you know, I was supposed to go help my grandma with some housework, and I couldn't go do that. So this is really a relief.
I think our names are still in the hat for Christmas, so we're still good.
Yeah. Yeah, Christmas is going to be interesting. I'll be a whole nother person by Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, still myself, but yeah. I'll look like a whole nother person.
And then after Christmas in January, he has a cousin that's getting married, and so we'll be around, like, family and extended family's family.
Hopefully by that time I'll be pimping my tux with some facial hair.
Yeah. You already have facial hair.
Yeah. I'm going to try to do the close-up and see if it'll work. I don't know. You might just see my zits, but I don't know. I have some right there. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, fuck it. Probably can't see it. But anyway, I have some right there and, like, down here, and apparently a little bit of blonde up here. And that's about it. I wish this would grow. I want to get big fucking mutton chops.
I feel this when he kisses me.
Mm.
And I feel this right here because he makes me touch it about 4 to 5 times a day. And I have to rub it in all different directions.
No, she just doesn't listen to me and say, baby, feel it this way because you can actually feel it. And she'll be like, oh. Like, no, feel it this way. Oh, oh.
So finally I've just started feeling
she feels it right.
And I'm like, I can feel it all at once.
We're so silly. So, I forgot what I was saying. And my list is actually on the phone that we're recording on, so we're flying blind here. So, mental changes have continued to develop, and apparently I'm a big insensitive jerk sometimes, and, yeah. So, I guess all I can say is just be patient, because hopefully it'll settle out sometime soon. I don't know. I mean, it's not horrible, and I'm not as impatient as I was, like, the first month. That was horrible as far as my patience level. I've kind of... My fuse has been extended a little bit. I mean, I don't really have a short fuse anyway, but... Why are you looking over there like that, girl?
My mom taught me if I didn't have anything nice to say, don't say nothing at all.
Say something.
It's not mean. It's just not... That's really not true.
I'm
He's
a
still,
liar.
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that he's still pretty impatient, especially with the outside world. He likes to roll down his window and yell at crazy people in the park.
That was only once.
That's been more than once. He likes to mean mug people in the bank.
People stare at me, shit.
And
and I honk at people now in traffic, and I never use my horn.
And screams at people. And he likes to talk in traffic just for they can't hear him, but he's still just screaming. And his patience level with me has gotten... I don't want to say better because it really hasn't gotten better. It's just kind of changed a little bit. Like
I'm aware of it now and I'm trying.
Right, and so he'll be like, wow, I really am sorry that I'm being a dick. Like, I'm sorry that my tone is betraying me, you know? And so he kind of recognizes it, but it's still there. And so sometimes I'm just like...
It happens, but I think the difference is now, like, I hear it before... Quick, girl. I hear it before she points it out to me now. So most of the time I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Did that sound mean? I didn't mean it mean.
But we still don't argue. Like, we don't...
Communication.
We do.
We talk about everything ad nauseum.
Right. Well, but now at this point, like, I over-communicate and he under-communicates, so we're kind of balancing each other out. But still, I'm making him communicate with me, because this is my marriage, and I want to make sure that it's in...
Oh, it's your marriage.
It's our marriage.
Alright, so, anything else?
No.
I was trying to think. I know I've had strength increase. I've doubled my weights in the gym. I mean, not the benching, but just like the bicep and the chest press, shoulder press, the leg press, all that has went up in weight. My endurance level is up a lot more. I'm able to run faster and further with fewer breaks, which is great. I'm losing weight, but I'm still gaining weight numerically, so that means I'm losing fat and gaining muscle, which I'm definitely okay with. All my clothes are fitting better. I finally fit into a pair of jeans I haven't worn in like almost a year. And
yep. And one other thing, back to kind of sexy time. Not sexy time, we're not going to call it that. He has found that he has now desensitized himself to porn. Why?
Not
why, you ask?
All the time.
Because he's always doing one of the three things: working out, eating, or jerking off. So now he's having a hard time.
Well, yeah, like, I mean, I think I've talked about this before. You know, you can only watch so much crazy shit and so many different categories of porn before you've pretty much seen it all. And I'm just, like, there's no surprises anymore. There's nothing I really haven't seen. There's nothing I can Google and be like, oh my god, that exists? No, I fucking know it exists. I watched that video yesterday, you know? So, it's just, it's coming in quite handy that at this time
handy.
In our... And at this time in our growth together, that, drum roll please, that, you know, I am kind of not as enamored with porn right now and more enamored with the real thing.
That's right. Good job, me. And sometimes I send naughty-ish pictures and make extremely naughty-ish videos.
Yes. And it's kind of like a second honeymoon, but a whole different story. I don't have a good metaphor for that. I need to work on that. Anyway, babe, you got anything else? 2 months?
So, okay, no, it's kind of like we're dating again, right? We're totally married. We've been married a long time. We've known each other since we were kids. Like, we were great friends before we dated, right? And, and
most
so,
of the time.
Right. And so, you know, we've been together now 5 years this go round. And, you know, in the very beginning, you, like, you know, fuck like rabbits. And, you know, then you kind of go into the, you know, domestic stage. And
oh, I got a good metaphor. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's like cornflakes. Try it again for the very first time. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
You're like cornflakes. So anyway, and then I had a loss in my life, and so we weren't doing it as much because I was just really, really sad. And so now his libido has risen, you know, which is making my libido rise, and then the changes I'm reacting really well to. And so it's like we are back to that, like, oh my god, do we have time right now? Like, you have to be to work in, like, you know, an hour, and it takes you an hour to get to work. Okay,
we got 30 minutes.
We got 30 minutes. You could be a little late. It's fine. Or, can we squeeze the fourth one in today? Like, is that, you know, so it's kind of awesome. I'm kind of loving it.
Me too. No complaints here.
Right. All right.
And I've heard